David Niven, and then there's George Lazenby. They were real one-offs.
I think that's the one I watched because that name sounds
The one
familiar.
I think Timothy Dalton. He was in there for like 2 years. He was fine. I think Roger Moore was
Roger Moore
was good.
Very good. That one I believe was my grandfather's favorite Bond over.
Well,
Connery.
Roger Moore was 70s into 80s.
Yeah.
So like, if your grandpa was probably perfect age for that.
Yeah. No, I think that he liked him over Connery. But I know my parents they like Sean Connery.
I mean, I liked the Sean Connery.
I mean, they're not bad.
Bond.
I think when you think of James Bond, you think of him.
You first think of Sean Connery, yeah.
When it comes to your mind, you go James Bond, okay, and then like the person that you see is him. I feel like that's kind of the,
or
I guess anymore now.
Incidentally, Daniel Craig was the longest James Bond. He did it from 2006 or 2007 was when he first got on there.
Was it really that long?
Yeah, I think. Let me look it up.
I know he's done.
I'm pretty
done
sure
5 movies. I'm pretty sure it's 5 movies.
Yeah, he has, or something like that. I'm pretty sure. Casino Royale came out in like 2007.
No, Casino Royale. That's like 2012. Isn't it? 2011?
Casino Royale came out in 2006.
Oh, never mind. All right. Holy shit. All right, never mind.
So he was James Bond for like 17 years.
That's pretty good.
It's a long one. I think he killed the franchise a little bit. This is a hot take.
Oh, hey,
he killed the franchise a little bit because he did it for like 2 movies too long.
Yeah, I think he kind of needed to get out of it. I think it was between his very last movie and the one before that. I think at that point he should have been gone.
I think his Casino Royale was really good. Quantum of Solace was dog shit. Quantum of Solace was so confusing. I saw it in theaters 3 times, and to this day, I still have problems following the storyline.
There's some movies and games like that that just are like that, you know.
And Skyfall was a masterpiece. It should have been Daniel Craig's last movie, because that's when you learned about him, like his upbringing, like Bond's upbringing, his childhood.
Yeah, that was his how he became him. Yeah. Yeah,
and like there's that picturesque at the very end, like he drives off in the classic in the James Bond classic DB5, Aston Martin DB5. That should have been it. New James Bond after that, but the last James Bond movie was 2021. There hasn't been an inkling of anything since.
Well, I know that they were looking for a new Bond. They didn't know who they were going to cast. I know, he's the guy that played Heimdall in Thor and Avengers.
Wait.
What's his fucking name? So again,
Idris Elba?
Yeah, Idris Elba. I think there was. So it may not have been him, but I know that they were trying to cast someone that wasn't that was different.
Tom Holland for new Bond. Oh, what's up, Otter? What's up, man?
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland for new Bond.
See, who plays Loki though? Tom Hiddleston. I think
Tom Hiddleston.
He wouldn't be terrible. You know.
No, my thought behind it. I think Henry Cavill would have been a good Bond.
Yeah, but he's so, I don't know. I mean, okay.
Well, because they made him a Bond light with like the Argyle movie that just came out.
But I think he should stick with the Argyle movies. Like those are very good, by the way. And I think him trying to do Bond on top of that would just be too much.
I think there are actors that could do it. I would love Idris Elba to do it, but Idris Elba's also kind of old.
He's kind of old too, he's
kind of old.
I think that was one of the reasons, the big reason, which is stupid, was because he wasn't white. If it's not him, there was another actor that they were thinking about casting, and he happened to be black, and people were all up in arms about it. I'm like, guys, it's a fucking character. It doesn't have to be.
And not only that, but like 007 is a distinction. It's a code.
It's a code name. It's not a
person.
Fucking person.
There were it implies that there were 007s before him, and there will be after him.
Yeah,
so like
he's a part. Him as a character, it's that part in time. Like, obviously. Yeah,
now,
anyway.
if you changed who James Bond is, like if you like that I could see people being annoyed about. I wouldn't be annoyed about it, but like specifically 007, James Bond, like I don't think it's that serious. I just don't think it's that serious. Like I think Idris, like, and here's the thing, 2012, last Daniel Craig movie, boom, they have Idris Elba come in. Idris Elba all of a sudden is now 12 years younger than he is now.
Well, he would have. I think he would have been a really good James Bond earlier in his career, but at that point he was doing Avengers. He was Heimdall.
He was,
I think.
And I don't think this is a hot take. Idris Elba is sexy. Like, he'd be a good James Bond.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Every movie he's in, I'm like, oh yeah. I instantly, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like this movie.
He makes it better.
He's a really good actor.
But yeah, there will probably be another James Bond.
Well, there has to be. I just think they're trying to figure out who they want as James Bond.
I've been looking